Let's go. Welcome back. Tuesday night. Hope you're having a lovely Tuesday night. I've got a chessboard. I'm going to play some 5-minute blitz. So let's go. Grabbing here. Are we going to see queen takes? No. Just knight. Queen coming in. Knight coming in. Pawn goes forward. Hitting this pawn. Probably see queen come here. In which case, knight comes here. Knight's going to come back here eventually. Knight's going to still come here, going after this bishop. I'd love to develop this bishop somehow, and perhaps castle. Opponent grabs a pawn. That said, do I have time to play this? I'm just worried using arrows. But this... I have to move the knight somewhere, or defend the knight, or grab the bishop. I'm going to grab the bishop. Queen takes. Yeah, just adding some pressure here. Oops, sorry, here. But it's adequately defended. Opponent may bring the bishop here. Okay, develops the knight. Look at these two bishops. These two willful bishops need to be developed, but they have no scope. No scope at all. How do I improve that? This is an idea. Yeah, especially since my opponent doesn't have a dark square bishop, I'm not really opening up some exploited dark squares, especially with me having a dark square bishop and my opponent not having a dark square bishop. So this should be good. Bring the bishop here. This seems a little fishy. But the idea is the queen's going after the rook. You can't defend the rook. You can move the rook over, but then queen takes. I think that's the fishy part. I think queen takes is okay for black. Just knight takes. Or bishop takes is good. If queen takes right away, pawn takes. And I think you're picking up this pawn without too much effort. Or avoid the queen trade somehow. Move the queen here. You're not attacking the queen right away. I mean, knight can come here, but this pawn is loose. Queen here is interesting, but no, this doesn't work, of course, because queen takes rook. So yeah, I'm going to take here. Pawn's going to take here, and I'm going to demonstrate how easy it will be to pick up this pawn on this lovely Tuesday night. Let's go. I want to start. I'm hovering with this d pawn because I want to move this d pawn. I want to improve this bishop. I'm just considering. No, just this d6. Knight comes in. Knight's going after this. I say no, man. Okay, this is something. I need to improve this bishop. Just this. Ganafian shadow. This bishop. Yep, defending here twice. Now the rook's ready to come into the game. Not here though, because do go backwards. But I can't be worse, especially with, like I said earlier, I think this pawn will be a liability. I can even start with this check. Check. King's going to step aside, but it's a tempo move. The bishop is now defended, and now the rook is now active. Now we can just trade off a pair of rooks. Pre-moving here. Rook takes, rook takes. My opponent doesn't want to get into that. It just develops their knight. Going after this a second time. It's defended twice by the bishop and the king. I can't take here. There's a pin here. But I can just make this... do I just take? Or do I just take? Taking here... I mean, then this rook is controlling the e-file. Of course I can challenge this rook. But then rook takes, king takes, and this is a little loose. So I'm going to question this bishop right away. And pre-move here, knight takes, bishop takes. Bishop drops back. Yeah, I'm going to continue to kick this bishop back. I don't think that was... Okay, bishop's coming back. I don't know. I don't like this move by white. Giving up the knight. Okay, you're just trading knights, but improves this bishop. Okay, is this the point? Going after this bishop? What's this knight doing? Can't I just take here? What's going on here? I'm not worried about knight takes. Okay, just pushing this pawn. Pushing this pawn. We're gonna chip away at this pawn structure here, and we're gonna bring rook to one of these rooks to the b file. More than likely, I mean, this is interesting too because then your opponent never has this check or this taking this rook. Opponent's trying to make this bishop feel silly here. Yeah, just pushing this pawn forward. But yeah, bishop can still come back here with ideas. Yeah, bishop's just gonna come back here with some ideas. I'm hitting this knight 3 times with the king, the rook, and the bish. It's only defended. I'm just grabbing here. I'm just pre-moving here on this lovely Tuesday night. I'm pre-moving here. Didn't quite get that pre-move in. These pawns are maybe ugly but interesting. They do control squares. And I'm up a bishop. And this king is going to start munching on pawns here. Yep, just grabbing this e-file. And improving the king. Don't have me think. Does have a healthy time advantage going after the pawn. If rook comes over. Rook will likely come over defending this pawn. Rook ignores the threat. Why? Why? Okay. I hope you enjoyed that. I'll see you next time. Cheers.